Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Let's get this vlog started. And I want to welcome you faces back as the year is now 2025, which means a new year, new me. Not to be cliche, but it does in fact mean that we are now striving to survive another whole year on this godforsaken planet, where my name is the Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T, and I have been documenting the journey of growing a gaming channel here on YouTube, as well as documenting my life with my wife and all of our adventures and behind the scenes of trying to grow our dream life, as well as shock and horror, working at Katnipp, which is my sister-in-law's business, aka the place where I work part-time. In order to fund the building of one's dreams, one must also work employment of some form to pay bills and make the world go round. And I have turned the heat press on already, and I also have started some bits. As you may notice, there's actually been some orders done. It's because today is actually Monday, the 6th of January, and I have actually been back at work now since the 2nd of January. I came in on the Thursday, the 2nd, to do half a day, and then ever since then, I've been in every single day, including Saturday and Sunday, because there's still 207 orders outstanding on the store, and Dean and Catherine are out travelling the world at the moment to help market the business and grow Catherine's dreams. So I've kind of been stuck doing this on me. I was going to say on me lonesome, but then I was trying to think of something on last second, like on me bob, but then I don't know if people know what on me bob means. Anyway, on my own. But we have to put that aside as we do need to move on, so we're actually just getting to work on making up some pin banners and things. And then I think I'm going to jump on and do the post from everything that I've done over the weekend, just so I can kind of like get it out of the way, clear the space. And then I'm going to probably go and buy some lunch, and then carry on and do some orders, and then maybe do a little bit more posts later on. This is me just trying to like plan my day, like in the moment. Like I literally don't know the best way to structure my day because there's alarms going off and everything. Hello. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Oh, that's done, and I need to get on. And I do want to stress, by the way, that I hate saying this because these vlogs are supposed to be like well, it's just a diary of my life of what's going on. But I do want it to kind of be a beacon of hope and inspiration, to just kind of showcase that if I can do it, you guys can do it. And unfortunately, I feel like I can't do it today because I've got a headache. So I am taking things a bit easy, and there probably won't be a lot more vlog footage today. But we've got the day started. We're now on a roll. So let's just keep going and see what we can get done on this fine but very, very wet Monday morning. Speaking of rain, it has stopped now, but being wet today. England at the moment is under a foot of snow. Well, I say England, it's literally everywhere. But Redcar is under a foot of snow, and if you can't tell, yes, I am a little bit mad about it because I absolutely love snow. And when the news started perpetuating this idea that England was going to grind to a halt and we were going to be under a foot of snow, I got very excited. But that excitement has now been crushed, and I'm now very mad about it. Like, seriously, why can't it just snow? Anyway, I have also just reported the aircon unit to reception, although it seems to have stopped flashing now, so it might have actually been fixed in the time that I've been out to lunch. But yeah, it was broken again, and it was very cold working this weekend, I'm not going to lie. I had to keep my hoodie on, and by the end of yesterday, my hands were just absolutely frozen. But I've actually gone ahead and got a protein yogurt, which is like a... I can't pronounce that word, stracciatella, with chocolate pieces. Probably just butchered that and looked like a right idiot. And then some cooked chicken breast. Now, I do want to stress that I am actually telling myself that I am going to focus this year on improving my lunches so that I'm not like just eating like pre-cooked chicken every time I'm in work. So that is something on my bucket list, so don't worry about that. But I do need to go and grab a spoon so I can go ahead and eat. But I have actually bought some Gray's Marmite Crunch, and it's basically bits of veg, that broad beans, roasted corn and corn hoops, and a yeast extract seasoning. And it's actually Quite nice. Sorry about that, just interrupted there by the receptionist who's just handed me a return. So I'll have to deal with that once I've finished my lunch. But let's go ahead and get this down my neck. Nestle. But transitioning to a few hours later, I am actually just about to wrap up doing the orders. I've done most of the posts. I just need to sit down and just have a look, because I've got 2 orders for one person, but I don't think they're being combined on the back end, so I just need to double check that they're going to the same place so that we can package them together. But I'm jumping back over to the orders Mac so that I can go ahead and nope, don't need to save you again. Go ahead and dispatch and print the manifest, and then I can take the orders downstairs. Yeah. This is why I say I need both hands when I take the post down, by the way. Just get the button for me, will you, please? Thank you. However, my God, words. We teleport home, where I'm actually just going to go ahead and head upstairs, lights off, because my goal for this week on the gaming channel is to get a video made. And it's not going to be a fantastic video, and I need to come to terms with it now. And why I say it's not going to be a fantastic video is I'm switching up the styles, but I'm going to talk about that in a minute. The second job that I need to do is I've got so many new things that I got for my birthday and Christmas that need organising, and I need to put them on the shelf. So that's probably what I'm going to do, probably tomorrow or Wednesday after work. I might do it today, actually, to get it out of the way. Don't know, I'll think about that one. But if you please forgive the slight ramble at the very beginning of the vlog, which I know everybody hates, but it just kind of sets the tone of the people that have come over from the gaming channel that are watching these vlogs can get a better understanding of the behind the scenes. Plus, as I said at the beginning of the vlog, the whole purpose of these vlogs is to document the behind the scenes and like the mentality and the thought process towards building up the Minecraft channel and my approach to becoming a content creator. And last year, if I show you very quickly, as you can tell, a lot of the Minecraft content, I built a diamond factory, I built the world's largest cookie, building a prehistoric sniffer factory. It's all like, I built a village I've always wanted in Minecraft Hardcore. Like, it's all very, like, project-orientated videos, and that is ultimately, unfortunately, what does well in the Minecraft space. And I've done exactly the same thing as well. Like, I'm not trying to call anybody out. It literally is just the way that the community is. If I go ahead and show you here, I've got like building a dwarf city, transforming my dwarf great hall. I built an epic dwarf great hall. But this was the thing, like, I didn't get the project done in one video, so I split it across 2 videos. So we basically had building it, transforming it, and then it was basically like rinse and repeat. And you can see that like so many times on my channel where like I transformed this dwarf hall. Like, it literally took me 3 different 20-minute videos to finish off one project that still isn't quite done. So with that in mind, my ultimate goal this year is to just try and reclaim some time off. Like you guys saw in the weekly vlogs last year, like I was literally working like Monday, like I was working at Katnipp like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then I was coming home and working till like 7, 8 o'clock on the gaming stuff. Then I was working on all day Tuesday and Thursday. Then I was working all day Saturday, and then I was working like most of Sunday, just to try and get the video done each week. And then sometimes I wouldn't get it done, and then I'd end up spending like 2 weeks on a project, and sometimes it was 3 weeks. And I want to change my content up, and that's like the whole purpose of this ramble, is to just switch it up so that I can document the weekly journey and just see what I get done in a week. And even if I only get to play for 10 hours that week, at least there's like 10 hours of progress that's gone into the world that week, and I can document the week by week progress of it rather than like breaking it down into projects. See what I mean? I don't know what it's going to look like. I've got a lot of learning to do, got a lot of research that I'm just about to sit down and do now, but yeah, I just thought I'd go to ramble, kind of get across to the gaming channel. People that have come across and subscribed recently, thank you. But yeah, my ultimate goal is to just try and hit 100k subs on the gaming channel. That's been my ultimate goal since like I was a teenager, and never thought it was possible, kind of given up on that dream, but the Minecraft channel has reignited that dream, and now I'm more passionate than ever at achieving it. I mean, I've got this one from Liz, that was a vlog viewer that sent me this in just before Christmas, but this is like a custom one for the vlog channel. It's not like an official YouTube one for the gaming channel, so yeah, that's kind of my goal. But honestly, even if I don't hit that this year, I'll be happy to, you know, strive to maybe hit 20k or even push the boat out there and say 50. But the only way I'm going to do that is by getting on with work. So let's get to it, and I'll check back in with you when I'm done. Well, that's all that sorted, and I can head downstairs. And yes, I've managed to get some stuff planned. It's not great, but it'll do as a start, I think. But what I've got planned means I should be able to hit the ground running tomorrow and start recording some content for the first gaming video of the year. And I've also turned the heating on because it's bloody freezing in here. Hello Oreo. I can't believe you guys haven't seen him for a whole year. Is that joke overused yet in anybody else's life? Has anybody else got sick of the "oh, I haven't seen you for a whole year" joke? You guys have missed you, Oreo. What do you say? But coming in for the first meal of the year, I'm actually doing some peppered mackerel with some beans and some scrambled egg for tea. Something a bit light and healthy to get back on the grind. Also, there's a funny story about the fact that it's M&S food, but I'll get Ashley to explain that one when she gets home. She's home! Yes, I'm coming to give you a hand with the bags.
Alright, thank you. There's only 2 of them, but they're really heavy.
It's alright. How many things did you say you were going for?
6.
How many things did you end up buying in the end?
56.
Happy New Year, by the way.
Yay, what?
These guys haven't seen you for a whole year.
Yeah.
However, we move on from that story before Ashley divorces me and murders me. But we're sitting down now with some smoked mackerel and some scrambled egg for our tea. I did say I was going to try and eat a little bit better this year and not just have the same meals all the time. So here's to a new... Well, we've had mackerel before, to be fair. But anyway...
Not M&S mackerel.
But yes, not M&S mackerel, the finest mackerel.
That cost so much money.
I don't know if the Americans will know, but there's an advert that most British people will know, where M&S on the TV it would show you some food being served, and it would look all nice and delicious and everything. And it would be like, this isn't just any smoked mackerel. This is Marks and Spencer's, finely sourced from the ocean and smoked with a golden log of pure crap. I don't know what else going with that. But they basically go and search up M&S. Like, this isn't just M&S advert. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, it's yeah, this isn't any just mackerel. But I'm gonna go ahead.
This isn't any just mackerel.
This isn't any just mackerel. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm on my 5th day of working with no break. I'm overworked and underpaid. But anyway, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Which, yes, unfortunately, is going to be kind of a rinse and repeat kind of Katnipp kind of week. Unfortunately, it's just the nature of what it is. But we are back at the gym for our very first session tomorrow. So we'll see you then for the gym gains and the discussion of what I'm going to be doing for weight loss this year, because I've got a goal in my head of what I want to look like and what my goals are for that. So I'll share that tomorrow. But
help.
Cheers and good night. Good morning and welcome back. It is Tuesday on the Mickey T channel, and we're getting into today by pointing out that the aircon's broke again. You and I are going to get up to something freaky deaky. I'm joking, it's just straps for the gym to make lifting a bit easier. Do the usual, which is always an innuendo in my head, but I figured I may need to settle down on it just a little bit in 2025, but that's not going to totally stop me pretending how inappropriate this actually is. And also, I feel a bit weird at the moment because I'm wearing like my gym attire, which is basically like jogging bottoms. I've got my new Nike Air 10s on, which were very, very expensive trainers. But I want to stress, I actually don't normally wear branded stuff, which I know I say that wearing a Syndicate shirt, Gymshark leggings and pair of Nike trainers. I actually don't wear branded stuff very often. It's just not my jam. I don't really care to spend money on expensive stuff. But because it was my 30th, people wanted to buy me stuff, and I said, oh, well, I could do with some, like, jogging bottoms for, like, lounging around at home and going to the gym in this cold weather and stuff, and, yeah, this was just what people got me, and that's the emails and stuff checked, and there is really no chill from you guys at all, the people that are ordering from Katnipp. Like, literally, got it down to, like, 184 orders yesterday, and then I thought, oh, we might get, like, 5 or 10 orders, like, overnight, probably 10 at the most, but we're literally back over 200 again. Like, I cannot win. Like, and normally, like, please understand, I'm coming at this from a bittersweet angle. Like, it's a good thing, but it's good when there's other members of staff that can kind of help take the fall of that and can help jump in and do the post, for example, whilst I do the orders, so then I don't have to think about it and then I can just bash out orders all day. But when I'm strictly having to do every job ever, yeah, it's just a nightmare. To be honest, thinking about it, I probably should have cancelled my gym sessions until Dean and Catherine got back. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep strong, keep going, and I'm also going to get to work. So we've got just over an hour before I need to set off and go to the gym. Well, that's now below 200. But I am indeed heading out to go to the gym, so I need to pick up my straps and head out. And I've got to say, I know this sounds really, really stupid to say out loud, but I am loving wearing trackies and stuff for going to the gym. Obviously, I don't know what it's going to be like working out in them yet, but it just allows me to be like the ultimate lazy Mike, because I basically can set off at like 10 to, whereas before I'd have to set off at like 22 and get changed. I can set off at like 10 to, probably even a little bit later, rock up, get straight into my workout, get straight out and straight back. It's peak laziness. It's peak Mike. I will admit though, and I'm going to be honest, I don't feel myself wearing this kind of stuff. This is very new to me, so yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve, but it feels out of place. I feel more out of place wearing stuff like this, going outside, than I would do wearing like big platforms and a trench coat. And that wraps up the workout, and yes, unfortunately I didn't film anything. For those that are newer to the channel, basically, I don't always film my workouts. I intend to, but I'm very mindful of the fact that there's people around me, especially this time of year. A lot of people are starting the gym for the first time, so I'm very, very mindful of like what's around me and stuff, and I don't like filming when there's people on like the next machines and stuff. So didn't get any footage today, but hopefully there's always next time. But we jump back to the studio, where I'm actually just about to go and pop this in the microwave. It's a spiced coconut chicken bowl that I got from the dreaded M&S. Again, this was like one of those daft things where I was like, oh yeah, I've got a voucher, I'll just try that, throw it in, it'll probably be rubbish, but I'll try it anyway. Whereas if like I was going there to do an actual shop, I would never in a million years have bought this, but it is what it is, and I'm going to go ahead and get this in the microwave. In which these Air Forces, by the way, absolutely banger shoes to use in the gym. They have so much grip. The question is, I don't actually know how you actually use this microwave. But we moved back to the studio, where I have got my my dinner, which is now heated up, and I also went ahead and bought a YouFit protein shake, because obviously first gym session back, I need to get back on the protein, start getting more protein in to help repair those muscles, to build up my muscles a bit. And I think I'm close, being brutally honest. I know I said I was going to have a quick chat with you guys about like the goals and stuff for the weight loss, and I think I want to lose around about 25 to 30 pounds of fat still. I want to get to around about 14 stone, there or thereabouts, and I'll probably be happy. I've always said on this channel from the very beginning, my goal isn't to get like athletically skinny. I'm not trying to shred like hundreds of pounds or like get really, really skinny, because it's just not me. I love food too much, to be honest. Obviously, I know I'm trying to improve my health at the moment, and improve my eating habits and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to get down to about 14 stone. I'll probably just leave it there. I'll probably just work on maintaining what I've got and just sticking around that weight for the rest of my life. Because quite frankly, I hate the idea of going through life without being able to just eat pizza when I want. So yeah, that's kind of the goal. So I think 8 to 10 months more of a PT, and then I'll probably start transitioning to like maintenance and just maintaining what I've built up with a PT, and just kind of getting a routine to just go to the gym, smash through the routine, and then get home and then work on gaming content and stuff. So that's kind of the dream life for me. But anyway, let's get this down my throat. And I thought I'd actually go ahead and document this on camera, not for any other reason than it's actually more to push me through my, like, a bit of a comfort thing, to push me out of my comfort zone, because I don't actually like publicly eating. It's kind of like one of my insecurities. And the same goes for eating on camera as well. Like, I hate watching myself back when I'm editing these videos, but just smelling this, my mouth is salivating. So okay, I can eat that. It's got like a weird undertaste of, like, almost like chewing gum, like not minty, but like, I don't know, like, you know, like that blueberry bubble gum you can get. It's got like a mild, very, very subtle undertone taste of like that bubble gum. So I'd probably say it's a 7 out of 10. But it's time to move on and get back to work, as we've now got probably about 3 hours worth, maybe 4 hours of just doing orders and seeing if we can get as many done as possible. We're currently on 196, unless I need to refresh and this is actually a different number. But I was actually worried earlier on when I was leaving the gym. I was gonna, like, so tempted to say, oh yeah, I've got the orders down to 196. I bet you by the time I get back it's going to be above 200 again. And luckily it's on 197, so woo, we can breathe. Whew. Anyway, and so I'll check back in with you guys when we're done, where I've got some plans and I want to take you guys along with me, but you'll have to keep watching to figure out what it is. But for now, let's get to work and get some orders done. I'm going to try and aim. We're on 197 now. 15, 30, I'm going to try and get it down to 160. Maybe. We'll see. Well, not quite 160. Yeah, unfortunately, I only got it down to 179. I still did 31 orders today, which is pretty much on par with being an average normal day. But one of these, I think it might have been that one, or it might have been that one over there, was a £320 order that, no joke, I had to make up 2 mugs for and put together the pin banner, as well as get every sticker together and everything together and package it up. It took me about an hour to do one order. So yeah, unfortunately, didn't quite get done as much as I really wanted to today, but I am finishing up at Katnipp at least, and then I'm heading home where, actually no, I'm not heading home. There's actually a bit of a plot twist, which I think, as long as Ashley's up to it, something is happening before I get home. And I'm queuing to step into the lift. I've just had a message off Ashley saying that she's here. And I also wanted to take this opportunity to say, you know what? Joggers, growing on me at work. Very comfortable. 9 out of 10, do recommend. Hello there, sexy lady. That's a nice jacket you've got on there. And is it? I was just sort of saying, I hope it's not going to turn the light on, because I don't want to blind Ashley, who's currently driving. But I don't know, did I ask you yesterday how your back has been? And I think these guys have been dying to know how you are.
I probably did, but I can't remember.
I was thinking about it earlier, and I was like, you know what? This is like the new year, new vlog, but I haven't actually asked you how you're doing, because when we left these guys off, you were like almost bedridden. I mean, you still are, really.
I'm definitely more. Oh, you're warm. I'm definitely more mobile.
It's definitely healed up. Not healed up, that's not the right term, but you've...
Deflared.
Yeah, the pain has decreased.
Is that Charlie?
A little bit. Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah,
but your pain has decreased a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're still waiting to hear back, aren't we?
From the neurosurgeon, the referral.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything since, so there's no news, updates or anything on Ashley's back, but it has improved a little bit, which we're going to take. And you've been like slowly moving gears in your dream acquisition.
What?
You've been slowly working towards your dream.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're actually heading to a very top secret location, which I am going to reveal in a second. But we're just going to pick up a family member, and then we're actually going to reveal our 30th birthday venue, or we're going to see it. Because normally you don't have to pay deposits, but we actually paid a £50 deposit for this place. So without seeing it first, so we're really hoping, like mega hoping, that it's an okay venue. Spoke to my PT today, and he was like, "Oh, I was in there like a year and a half ago, and it was all right when he was in there. So as long as it hasn't like gotten any worse."
The new owner people, manager people took over about 2 years ago, so
it should be all right.
But
a lot of the people in my family, like me, have very high standards.
Ridiculously high.
But this is probably grainy as hell, so I'm going to cut the camera because it's getting very dark, and I'll check in with you guys when we're actually at the venue. It's a bit bigger than I was anticipating. Hello over there. Oh.
Oh yes.
Oh.
Yes. Oh yes.
It's time to party.
There's even a chair for me and you on stage, mate.
King and Queen.
Yeah.
Thrones. Thank you to the New Mask Institute Club. But I'm now back home where I can go ahead and turn on the PC, as today marks the first day of me sitting down to make some progress and start recording for the next gaming video. And I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself over the next couple of weeks to do it kind of like project based. I'm basically just going to do weekly based. I think I had a ramble about this yesterday, so I'm not going to go on too much about it. But yeah, going to sit down today, then I'm going to sit down tomorrow, Thursday and Friday after work. And then I'm going to finish it up Friday afternoon. That's it. Done, dusted. Saturday morning, going to wake up, going to edit it, going to get it done and dusted in a couple of hours, and then take off Saturday and Sunday. Obviously, I'm still going to be at work. So I'm actually going to be at work on Saturday. Then I'm going to come home and edit the video. Then I'm going to upload it. But then obviously I'm going to be at Katnipp on Sunday. But then I'm going to take off the time after it. And this is so when Dean and Catherine get back and I'm not working Saturday and Sunday at Katnipp anymore, fingers crossed, I'll be able to take at least a day and a half completely off. Nothing, no social media, nothing. Just focusing on just Ashley, getting things done around the house, and just focusing on myself and just making healthier habits, because that's what this year is all about. But I need to go put this on charge because my phone's on 37% and my phone's on 20% and my watch is on 37. Oh well, that's that done. We can wrap up the videos on the Minecraft channel for today. I've been going for about 2 hours now, which is a good bit of progress done on the world. And I'm going to be real with you right now. I am trying to avoid so many camera angles with this vlog at the moment because there is so much rubbish all over this house. We need to have a serious sort out of all of the rubbish that's everywhere around this house. But we'll ignore the tidying of the house for now, even though it does need doing, as it's time to do tea. What time is it now? 10 past... Is that...
10 past 7.
10 past 7? Oh boy. No, Siri, bugger off. Bugger off.
Oh, why did you tell the cat to bugger off?
I told Siri to bugger off.
Oh, why did you come running in then?
I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we're doing bacon, and I'm going to cut some of the fat off to reduce the calories, for me at least. And then I'm also going to do some salad tomatoes, and we're going to grill them, as well as have some fried mushrooms with, so fried mushrooms and tomatoes with some bacon and beans. Sounds like a good tea to me. So, a bit like that. I could cut that bit off and reduce it even more, but a little bit of fat never hurt anybody, so I'm going to get the scales out, so we can give it a measure to see how much there is. So we literally just grab this and place it on there, and that's 163 grams of bacon. Nice. In which I actually already put 200 grams down, which is 400 calories according to MyFitnessPal, so I think I'm going to leave it at that. And that'll pretty much do, because I'm still under for the calories for today, and there's basically no calories in mushrooms and tomatoes anyway. Apparently there was a lot of calories in one medium tomato, but surely there's not that many calories. It was saying there was like 70 calories in one medium tomato on MyFitnessPal, but I can't actually see the calorie thing of each tomato, but yeah, anyway, just frying that in a little bit of like fry light is surely not that many calories. Either way, I'm going to be well under my calories for today, so it's absolutely fine and dandy. And this is the final result. A nice plate of fried tomatoes and mushrooms, some beans and some bacon, coming in at, I think, around about 600 calories, maybe 700, I can't quite remember, but obviously I need to correct the tomatoes, but it's actually not that high because I cut the fat off. So overall, pretty damn good tea. Just need to find my tray now. So. But yeah, I know it's a bit premature because we're only on Tuesday, but I do feel like we're kind of coming into this strong. I feel like we are doing quite well so far, given that I'm still kind of feel like I'm half in that kind of Christmassy zone. Don't know if anybody else feels the same way, but literally for like the first half of January, I just continue to feel like I'm in that like kind of like Christmas slump where I'm just like, yeah, nothing matters. Ask that again.
How was your pillow last night?
Well, thank you for asking. Pillow was great, but it's about to become even greater.
Why?
Because I've got you a present. But yeah, for context, I am on a mission. Like, I am making it my husband sent duty to try and find something to help Ashley's back. So I bought some hotel quality firm pillows on Amazon.
I don't think this is going to work.
Well, you have to unroll it. Yes.
Why do they always have when they were made on them?
I don't know. Best before date and all that.
Under penalty of law,
Oh.
this tag... It doesn't English. Under penalty of law, this tag not to be removed except by consumer. This tag not to be removed. This tag is not to be removed.
Yes.
Not. This tag not
Anyway.
to be... Okay.
So Ashley wanted a firmer pillow to help with the back, so I thought I'd use the last of my Amazon money to purchase a pillow. Technically one for each of us, but hopefully it's a little bit firmer for Ashley to sleep.
This is firm.
But yeah, Ashley's about to climb into bed and I am about to absolutely ransack and help sort out all of this messy clothes situation. We are getting this done tonight.
It starts
Tonight we get these clothes away. I wasn't quite on tune, but it worked.
It does work.
Yeah, just sat talking to Ashley about these pillows, and I was saying they're not quite Hilton Hotel pillows, which is what I was originally going to buy, because I paid £30 for these two pillows.
£30.
But I almost bought you two Hilton pillows, one for you and one for me. Do you want to know how much two of them would have sent me back?
Not particularly, but go on.
90 quid
Ah!
for two pillows.
You do so much with £90.
I know.
Plus, the thing that pops into my head, tired.
Yeah, words.
M&S shop. There you go. That's
Yeah,
what
90 quid for two pillows, but I thought, you know what?
Oh my god.
I'm going to use the last of my Amazon vouchers and give this a try first and see how this rolls out for us. So hopefully these are good, otherwise I'm going to be pissed that I just spent 30 quid and then I'm going to have to spend another 45 quid buying some Hilton Hotel pillows.
You're not like...
Your birthday's coming up.
That's not the point. So we'll leave a link in the comments if you want to buy me.
Anyway, let me finish this off because I've got all those to get done. Well, we kind of got there in the end. We've sorted most of the stuff. Success. I'll see you guys in the morning for more Katnipp shenanigans.
Bedtime.
Good night. Let's get into today then, and it's going to be a rough one. As we shake the ink, I actually need to go ahead and turn this on and just print something off because Dean said that obviously the printer is this printer is actually designed to be like running continuously, and it sort of like stiffens up if you don't run it. So Dean's asked me to run that, but that's now set off. Just have a quick check of the emails and things. Print's kind of like stopped, and it's the first time I've ever seen it say that it's circulating ink. So I think it's normal, but I'll have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, today, like I said earlier, it's going to be sort of rough because I've only had like what, like 6 hours, like 5 hours sleep, and it's my own fault. I'm not saying like, oh, it's anything's bad happened. Like literally, I just got carried away looking at the newest Pokemon release, and I just couldn't sleep, and my head was going round and round in circles. And the reason what makes it worse is obviously today is a post day, and I hate doing the post at Katnipp. And I'm not going to try and like moan about it, but seriously, the click and drop system is so slow. It genuinely, like, it gives my brain the same, I hate to use this word, it gives my brain the same ick that, you know, when you're walking, like when you gotta be somewhere and you're walking on like a path, or in America, and you know, you're walking on a sidewalk, sorry about that, and you're trying to get somewhere, and you stood behind like the most slow, nonchalant person in the world, and they're just taking the time, and you're like, you know, when you get that, like, your brain just has that, like, mild irritation where you really need to kind of, like, get on with your day, but there's no room to get around the person, and you don't want to be that guy and say, excuse me, and try and, like, barge your way through, and, like, I know that's kind of just called manners, but maybe I'm just being a little bit weird, but yeah, it gives me that same frustration, because the system, yeah, you click on something, and it's like, it feels like the system's dragging itself. It feels like, it's like, oh, but I don't wanna, but fine. Stop clicking me. Like, it feels like it's screaming that at you whenever you click something on click and drop, and it's just horrible. I wish it was just such a faster system where you just, boom, type in the weight, boom, print off the label, boom, next one, just dun 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 dun. Like, my efficiency brain just hates how slow and clunky that the platform is. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to get on now with some orders, try and get another 20 or 30 orders done today, and then basically jump on post a little bit earlier to try and get done all of the posts from yesterday and all of the posts today, which unfortunately means using click and drop. And just to add insult to injury, by the way, now that I'm on my ramble mode, the aircon still isn't fixed, and my hands are freezing already, and I've only been in here 20 minutes, well, 25 minutes. Shut up, Mike, just get on with it. Hey. Yay! And for context to why I'm celebrating, because it may be the 8th of January, but I have just now, for context, just this second, literally, as I've started recording this, got to the 1st of January orders. Literally, for the past 5 days, I've been working every single day for like 8 hours or so, trying to get caught up, and I'm only now just on the 1st of January. There's still 166 orders outstanding, but I'll take that win. This has been a pretty productive morning, actually. I'm curious to see how many orders I've actually done, like fulfilled today. You have to bear with me, this Mac takes a second. 24 orders is all I've done today so far. Given that it is lunchtime, like, I'm not saying as in I've only done 24 for the full day. I've only done 24 and it's lunchtime. So I am actually ahead of the curve, because my average is somewhere between 30 to 40. So if I can get lunch, get back and smash out more, then I might be able to get above average orders done today. But I also need to do the post. But I have asked Ashley if she wouldn't mind just coming in and just doing post for 20 minutes towards the end of the day. So it means that towards the end I do have to jump on and do the international orders and some of the UK ones, but then I'm hoping I can jump back on orders and Ashley can sort of just finish up for me. She's not doing too great. The pain is sort of like, it has subsided from when you guys saw her, but as you saw when she was talking about yesterday, she's not doing amazing, so I don't want her to do too much, but you know, any little for me just really, really helps. But I'm going to go ahead and go and grab some dinner, because I am bloody starving and my stomach won't stop rumbling and grumbling and shouting at me, like, feed me. Right, now I'm back in the studio, and I've decided to go for a cheese and ham sandwich, and it should only be, in theory, like, according to the packet, it says 266 calories per 100 grams, but it doesn't say how much the sandwich weighs. But I'm going to go ahead and assume about 300 calories for the sandwich. So I'm gonna have that. I'm only gonna eat 2 cheese strings, whereas normally I'd eat like all 4. And then I've also got a little bit of a protein yogurt just to kind of keep that protein up, because obviously I've started back at the gym. I need to prioritize protein. So all in all, my lunch should be about 500-600 calories, which, to be fair, is what it normally is when I'm eating like the chicken breasts and everything else. But obviously the protein will be down a bit, but at least this way I'm getting a bit of a varied diet, because as you guys know, or well, actually new people might not know, but last year when I was vlogging, I basically was on like a low carb, like low sugar, almost like keto diet, but it wasn't like keto focused. It was just like low carb and like trying to like have 0 sugar when I could. And it was going well, but I felt like I needed to improve, because my lunches were starting to get a bit bland. I was basically just eating cooked chicken all the time, and I really want to like vary things up. So I am going to continue to eat like cooked chicken and stuff when I want to, but this is just to basically give me the peace of mind that knowing that I can switch things up to something which calorie value wise is the same, although the macro and the micronutrients might not be, but I'm not going to go that deep into it at this point in time. But all I know is that I'm feckin' hungry and I really need to get this inside me. So I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. My prediction on the sandwich, a little bit off. According to MyFitnessPal, it's actually closer to 500 calories for one packet of this sandwich. But I don't really care. I'm still well under, like, it's about 800 for 2 of these sandwich, and half of this yogurt is about 800 calories, and that still gives me 1,100, which, considering I only really eat 2 meals a day, is more than enough. So it's absolutely fine in my head. I'm going to get this devoured. However, we're moving on now. I'm trying to put the sandwich calories behind us and move on to just getting on with some orders. I'm going to do some orders again for about an hour or so, and then I'm going to get the US orders done, and then I'm going to jump back on orders and hope that Ashley can actually make it in to help me with the UK orders. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a bit of a situation, but we'll see where we get up to. But yeah, time to get it work. Now I've teleported home, and I want to explain something about this shower head, right? Because this is just crazy, right? If you go on Amazon and search high pressure shower head, you'll see this exact shower head, right? And it's got like these rubber things for like massaging your head. It's got like 3 different modes. It's got a stop button to stop the water flow, etc, etc. Now, I will say, if you've got an electric shower, don't try these like pressure shower heads, because it knackers your electric shower system. But luckily, I don't have an electric shower system, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. But the crazy thing, right, and this is just a showcase of how crazy this world can be. If you go on Amazon, there's brands selling this brand of shower head for 20 to 30 quid. I paid 80p for this. If you go on AliExpress, you can get them for like 80p. And it's the exact same shower head, just unbranded. But shower heads aside, I actually want to go ahead and get to work. My wife is home. Oh, she bent over on camera. Do you do that very often?
Try not to.
Oh, hello little dude. But now that Ashley is home, we can go ahead and eat gammon, beans and a fried egg. Can't beat a nice bit of gammon. Ooh. But I'm also going to go get a Pepsi. Pepsi! I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you. I'm coming to get you.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Just taking a picture of these bits.
Oh, is this the one that we sold?
Yeah.
Oh. We are genuinely perplexed, by the way. You guys might have saw when I first tickled Ashley a second ago, I had a thing in my hand which had like the thing to put on the postage label to put on the box. But literally for the last 10 minutes, we've been searching this room high and low. I had it in my hand. I've put it down somewhere, but we can't for the life of me figure out where the hell we've put it.
So you had it in your hand over there.
I had it in my hand.
Then you picked up a box. But you must have put it down before you picked up a box.
I don't remember. And this is what we've resorted to. We decided to just print it off again, but we thought the printer was unplugged, so I am now under my desk. And that's where we're at. But Ashley's now putting the postage label on the saddle box, and all is right with the world again. And I'm sure we'll probably find the old postage label that I have misplaced, probably in somebody's back pocket somewhere, or it'll randomly turn up in the middle of nowhere, probably when we're on holiday in 3 years' time, and it'll be like, oh my god, it was here all along. But I'm going to go ahead and end the day there, guys. It's now 10 o'clock in the evening, so I'll check in with you guys tomorrow, when we're, again, back at Katnipp. We have got the gym, but there's been a bit of a plot twist, but I'll update you guys on that tomorrow, on the actual moment when... Have you? What is wrong with you?
So many things.
Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the morning. Goodbye and good night. Good morning, guys. It's time to get into Thursday, and we've got a bit of an update, which I'm going to get into when we get to work, but the time is currently 20 past 10. So, yes, I am not going to be getting a full day today, unfortunately, but we have still got to get to work. We are going to be skipping the gym. Not that I take that decision very lightly, but unfortunately it is what it is, but I'll explain more about that in a bit. But I actually just noticed, as I was like just putting some stuff in the sink, that there seems to be a bit of frozen water outside my window, which I think I think what's happened, yes. So we've had really cold weather in the UK, like I'm talking like it got down to like -4 last night, which for the UK is pretty damn cold. But we have a drain right outside our house, and it seems to have frozen over, and whenever we turn the water on, it's flooding and then freezing. So yeah, I'll deal with that after work. I'm not dealing with that. I've got too much on to worry about that. So I'm gonna need you. But yeah, this is actually a very good point where I can actually point out the reason why we got the black mesh on the fence, but that's the reason. When we're leaving the house and we've got saddles in the box, it just stops people from being able to see through.
What's that?
I don't know, it needs to go in the bin. It blew into our garden when we had a storm. And I'm in the lift, heading into work, and I have actually come to the realisation that I do need to shower every day now to style this hair, because it looks like a bird's nest. Yeah, it looks genuinely, like, so... I've brushed it as well, like, don't get me wrong, I don't just, like... roll out of bed and just go, here I am, I'm ready, let's get into today. Like, I do genuinely actually spend a bit of time like brushing it and trying to style it, but without reapplying some sort of hairspray or something, it's so hard. So I think I might actually either need to start wearing hairspray or start showering on a morning every morning to just help style and blow dry it into position. So first job is to get the printer to cut the sheet so I can take these stickers out, because I am going to need them more tomorrow than I am today, but still. Sheet cut, and let there be light. Obviously it takes a bit longer than that, but anyway. Put you on there because you're later's problem, and gotta sit down at the Mac because I've actually got a bunch of stuff that I need to print off first today, because I basically realised yesterday that there was loads of... Because the biggest issue is I can't, like, make stuff off and fulfill orders at the same time, obviously. Otherwise, I'd just be stopping starting. So, normally I have, like, a certain section of the morning, every morning when I get in, where I make stuff up. But because of the fact that I'm on my own at the moment, I've literally been... just packaging orders and then skipping over orders that have stuff that I need to make it up, and then going back to it. But I've got like loads of orders that I just need to make, like pin banners and pin hoops up for. So yeah, we need to get in and get on with that actually. Well, we're well on our way to getting stuff printed off for like the first or the oldest like 100 orders or so. So I am most of today going to be making stuff up. I am going to try and get another like 10 to 15 orders done if I can. But I think for me to come in tomorrow, and to be honest, today really should have been like a full order day, but so many of the oldest orders were like pin banners and pin hoops and stuff, and they do take me a while to make up. So I think it's better for me to make them up today and get it done. And please forgive me, I am about to have a bit of a ramble, but I do want to include this in the vlog because it really does give a lot of context and stuff. But obviously you guys know on a Thursday I go to the gym, and unfortunately my PT texted me last night and said, I'm sorry mate, I'm going to have to cancel, family emergency, and he's driving up to Scotland for said emergency. So I really hope he's okay. I hope everything pans out. I genuinely have sent him a text message and just said, like, if you need anything, just let me know. I'll, you know, like, if you need me to sort anything out on this end, then I'll jump in and get it done. And I was going to go to the gym, like, anyway. Like, I need to stress that I actually proper, like, motivated right now. Like, honest to God, I feel so genuinely motivated to just go to the gym and just keep everything up. But because I slept in as well, I've got so much on at Katnipp. I can't, like, if I get a chance on the weekend and it kind of dies off a bit and I can kind of get the orders closer to 100 left to do, then yeah, I'll probably go on the weekend. But I have actually got something I can surprise you guys with a little bit later on in regards to that. But we will forget about the gym for today and we'll move on because I've got a lot of stuff to make up. And I also wanted to go ahead as well and document this and give a shout out to a very good friend of mine who actually... I completely forgot to vlog it because I had kind of already ended the vlog for the day, but I actually did a live stream last night. I got out the shower after trying that new shower head. By the way, if you want a full review, I'll give a full review, but the shower head, you can tell it's cheap, but my God, the mist setting on it is so good. It's like standing in a rainforest. It genuinely gave me like spa vibes when standing under it, and I absolutely just loved it. But yeah, anyway, we'll move on from that. You guys don't need to know about how my showers went. But after that, I actually ended up jumping into a call with an old friend of mine called James, or I refer to him as Jay, and him and his missus actually watch these vlogs, and he actually jumped into a call and we were just having a catch up because I used to do a podcast with James many moons ago. It was going back about 5-6 years, maybe a bit longer at this point. I can't quite remember. I think it was about 6-7 years ago actually. Called the five, was it the Five Guys or the My Guys podcast? I think we went My Guys so that we wouldn't get done for copyright, I think. But there was 5 of us guys doing this podcast, and we would just talk about like random stuff, and I did this like funny Amazon review segment, and it was good times. And yeah, I just had a good catch up with him last night. It was absolutely awesome and incredible. And yeah, I just wanted to give James a shout out because he actually does MMA fighting. Look, I know that this audience, it's very niche and definitely probably doesn't resonate with the Katnipp and most of the gaming audience and stuff, but please go to his Instagram, bro_wear_photo, and just like a couple of his photographs and just help him out. He is an absolutely top bloke and genuine guy, and we had a really great chat last night and put a lot of things into perspective. The guy is like talking to a Shaolin monk. A lot of people say to me, like Dean always says to me, like, oh Mike, you're so like wise beyond your years, like you're such like an old man with like an old soul. But like James is like where I want to be in terms of like mental clarity and just like not being bothered about people's opinions and stuff. Like the guy's a legend, so please just go and give a couple of his photos a like and just check out his photos, and if you like his photographs, give him a follow. But yeah, absolute big legend. I just wanted to thank you again, James, because it really was such a great opportunity to just like catch up with you and just have a good laugh. And honestly, I actually did have a really good laugh last night. Just so many other things that you were kind of talking about, and thank you again for. And I know you said I don't have to thank you, but I'll always thank anybody in person that watches and wastes their time watching these vlogs. So appreciate it. But yeah, hope you have a good day, and I'll definitely be catching up with you again more in the future. But I'm standing around now because I'm looking at things and I'm like, yeah, I've got so much to do. I actually don't know where to start. So yeah, let's get to work. Okay, I might have been a little bit dramatic. There's 2 pin banners, but there is 10 pin hoops that need making up, and that's going to take me probably about an hour or 2 to get done But yeah, I've got all the mugs in the press. Just getting on with the... Oh, that was a meaty slap there. So I'm just getting on to the pin banners, and I also think I'm going to go and grab a snack as well. I'm not going to grab a full lunch today because I literally had some protein pancakes before I set off this morning. So yeah, I'm not actually mega hungry, but I just want to get something that just kind of keep me going through till tea time, because obviously when I get home, I'm obviously going to be jumping on and filming some more gaming content as well. So I need something to keep me going through till like 7-8 o'clock ish, so I'll need to grab something. Well, that was a bit of a nightmare, but I finally got them all done, so I'm gonna go and grab me some dinner. So I will teleport back to the studio as I'm in a rush. So 3, 2, 1. And again, I got some cooked chicken because obviously tomorrow is our first weigh day of the year, so hopefully we'll have lost some weight, like some of the Christmas weight that we put on. Ideally, it would be nice to lose all of it, but I know that that's not happening as we're still finding our feet in this new year. So I'm going to go ahead, get this all down me, and I also remembered that I had some cheese strings and some protein yogurt left over from yesterday. So it's all good, and let's get it down because I need to get back to work. But I finished my lunch, and I also sat and watched a video by somebody called Alice Thorpe, and I have no idea who she is. I just saw that Catherine was subscribed to her, and I saw that she made a video having kids turning 30 and the pressures to thrive, and I actually loved that video. Like, she was just sat talking to the camera for like 20 minutes, but I just found myself just like following along with the conversation and just kind of like agreeing with a lot of things and kind of like disagreeing with a few things. And like, well, not disagreeing, but like Alice was talking about like traveling in your 20s, and like the pressures of feeling like you've got to travel in your 20s and figure it all out. But like, I was kind of like sat there thinking, well, I've just hit 30 just before Christmas, and I'm now like, nah, 30s, 40s, 50s, I'm always going to travel with Ashley. Like, I love exploring the world with Ashley. It's just one of the best things that I get to do. But I'm not meaning that in like a oh, I disagree, like she's wrong. I just mean like let me backtrack. Let me backpedal a minute. I love the video, and I just wanted to talk about it. Definitely, if you're kind of our age, like 29, 30, definitely recommend going and checking out that video and just kind of listening to it, because it was kind of it was refreshing to actually hear somebody who thinks and has a train of thought so similar to mine. Like, you know, not wanting to be this kind of like hustle and bustle kind of like moving forward, just self-employment, cozy living kind of stuff, just living for the freedom kind of vibe. Yeah, I don't know if she'll actually ever see this, but Alice, you keep rocking it. I love that video. I'm definitely going to subscribe on my account like right now and check out more of your videos. And I also followed her on Instagram as well, because yeah, definitely seems like a cool person for sure. But I need to get back to work. I don't really want to, but I have to. In the form of just getting on with some orders. I've got a bunch of pin hoops that I need to make up, but I'm just going to make them up as I go along, because I've got a few that need doing. And I'm going to be honest, I can't stop thinking about something that Alice just said on that video. And something that reminded me of what Jay said last night when I was chatting to him. And something that's just like weirdly profound that kind of hit me last night, and another reason why I really wanted to give him a shout out as well was because it really just reminded me of to just keep trying things, because you never know what is going to be your true calling. Because I kept sharing this story yesterday about how I didn't intend to become a Minecraft YouTuber. Like I wanted to potentially, but like it wasn't like I wasn't trying for it. I literally was just messing around. I was bored one night, like I was working at Katnipp. I didn't really know what, I wanted to be a business owner. I didn't know what business to start. I had always done Minecraft content as a teenager, and I kind of just thought, you know what, I'm just going to mess around and just upload a video of me messing around, pretending to be a dwarf and rebuilding Moria from Lord of the Rings in Minecraft Hardcore. And it blew up. The video, like, episode 1 literally just got, like, 20,000 views within, like, 2 weeks. From a channel that had 100 subscribers and barely 1,000 views, and it just blew up, like, almost overnight. And over the last year, I've built up almost 12,000 subscribers on that channel just doing that. So that is my calling, and I absolutely love it. But I was reminded of that in the fact that Jay didn't know that he wanted to do photography until not until last night, but until he actually was at the gym where his son was training. I don't want to overshare on the story, but basically he just took pictures one day, and he just incorporated this like street photography style to it, and everybody around him just kind of went, "Oh crap, that's really good. Like, you should do more of that." And he kind of had this epiphany of where it was like, this is what I'm really good at. This is what I'm going to do. And I had the same thing hitting 29 when, like, you know, I genuinely felt lost. Like, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Turning 29, I genuinely felt at my lowest mentally and physically. And I'm not trying to sell that as, like, some, like, comeback story. Like, oh, I was so down and so hard done by. Like, I genuinely, and I told Jay this last night, I had some health complications that arose from being drastically overweight. I was just lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go. I had really bad thoughts about like opinions and stuff about the people that I love and the people around me, and I wasn't in a good place at all mentally. And then literally a few choices, started going to the gym, working on myself, improving my diet, losing weight. Shot my shot with what I fancied doing, and the stars aligned. And yeah, just really bizarre how life turns out. Just, you know, and obviously Alice has just kind of hit the nail on the head there, with saying that there's this like pressure for people to just feel like you've got to have it figured out. But I probably, even though I feel like and it seems like I've got it figured out right now, I still feel like I don't have it figured out, but I've got something that's working and I'm going to run with it for now. It might live its course and I might have to move on, and that's absolutely fine, and I'll bring you guys along with the journey on whatever the hell we do. But yeah, 30s and 40s and 50s, I want to travel. I want to be able to take my friends out for dinner and pay for it without a care in the world. And I just want to be a content creator. I just want to make people smile. Is that so much to ask for? I just want to make people smile. I genuinely have just such a deep-rooted passion to just help Ashley achieve her dream, make other people smile, and inspire other people. And that is what this vlog channel is all about. But anyway, I've rambled on too long, and I need to get on with work, as I keep saying. Literally today, it's just like, oh, I need to get on with work, I need to get on with work. People are going to be like, Mike, shut up, please, just get on with it and stop saying it. In which case I will say, I will, and I apologise. Well, it's coming up to 4 o'clock, so I'm going to clock out, if you pardon the pun, and head home and get to work on the gaming stuff, because obviously that's coming up to the end of the deadline. I want to finish off this week's video tomorrow, maybe do a little bit on Saturday, but I do want to get it done so that I can get the video up and scheduled on Saturday so that it goes out on Sunday. But I want to be able to take Sunday off. Obviously I'm going to be in working at Katnipp Saturday and Sunday, but I want to be coming home from Katnipp on Sunday and just kind of like chilling out and, you know, have a bit of time to just not do anything. And then going forward, the plan is, as I've mentioned earlier on in the vlog, is to not be working on a Sunday going forward. I kind of just want to have at least one day off, and then when I go full time, I'll transition that into having like the weekend off and just working on content throughout the week and treating it like a job, which is what it is. But I have got to say as well that Ashley is absolutely killing it on like the saddle front, saddle fitting side of things, and that is happening. But it is on the backbone while she's like helping organise the party and stuff. And as I'm working full time, obviously I don't have as much time to organise our joint 30th. So fingers crossed when we go into February, it's her time to shine. In which I have been ditched as my mum has commandeered Ashley and ran off into the sunset to go and do some shopping at Tesco. So yeah. Not that I'm bothered, because I'm literally about to just go and get on with some work on my PC, but if anything, it kind of helps. Because when Ashley's around, I always end up like, I don't know if anybody else does this or if this is just me, but I just dropped egg boxes everywhere, for God's sake. But yeah, I think it is just me that does this, but like when Ashley's at home, like I always get distracted because I'm always like thinking, is she okay? Does she need anything? Checking in on her, and then it really distracts me from my work. But when she's out, I can sit down at my PC and I can just focus purely on work and I can just hammer it out. However, we do resume to our usual programming of getting back to the getting started on the Minecraft content. I was just about to say getting back to it. We haven't started yet, but now we are. Right, well, I'm currently running an experiment and I've got a timer on for 15 minutes, so I'll be back in a second. As I've been recording now for almost up to 2 hours, I've just come downstairs actually to just grab a very, very quick protein snack in the form of a grenade bar. I got these for Christmas and yeah, I'm sort of I'm not trying to use them up, but you know, I mean, they are nice, these Oreo grenade bars. They're very, very low sugar and 21 grams of protein, so you can't really go wrong when you're trying to get protein in your system as a nice, light, healthier snack. Not the best, but anyway. But yeah, I'm waiting for this, basically I'm waiting for Minecraft to see how much one of the things that I've made can produce in 15 minutes, because then all I have to do is times it by 4, then that's roughly how much you're going to get per hour of this thing running. Basically, I've built a farm. I'm not going to explain it here, but yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work fairly okay. It's designed to just kind of run slowly in the background whilst I'm playing and building on other projects, so fingers crossed it's all good. But I'm actually just currently watching information on tomorrow's SpaceX launch, because I'm a huge fan of SpaceX. One of the things that I really want in this lifetime is to see our planet, our species go multi-planetary. I'd just love to see it in my lifetime before I die. And I think SpaceX is one of the leading businesses that will take that dream and probably make it a reality within the next 15 to 20 years, in all honesty. So, yeah, they're actually launching the next test, the Starship, that they're hoping will take people to Mars in the future. They're doing the 7th test tomorrow at 10 p.m. UK time, and I'll unfortunately have finished the vlog by then, but I'm super looking forward to it, because they're going to try catching the ship with these like mechanical chopstick arms for like the second time. And if you haven't seen the first one, go look it up. It's a magnificent feat. But yeah, they're doing the second launch tomorrow night, and like I'm low key getting like very, very, in fact, it's not even low key at this point. I'm getting very excited. Me and my younger brother are absolute massive fans of just watching these launches. And we've always actually said, when they actually do the launch, with like the first manned launch to Mars, we actually want to go to America and go and watch it launch in person if we can. So obviously this isn't going to happen until like probably another like I think it's like 2029, I think, where they plan to do it, and whether or not they do it by then is another thing. But yeah, we've got another like 3 or 4 years yet until that happens. So until then, we're just going to tune in and support all of the launches and kind of watch them and watch the progression. And we've started like really learning a lot about like the science, not the deep science, but you know, the basic surface level science of the changes that they're making, what they're experimenting with. And as a huge fan of physics in school, oh, it just gets my juices flowing. I love Star Trek Voyager and the kind of prospect of humanity going to space. So, yeah. Come on, SpaceX! Well, things have escalated since I last recorded something. Ashley's looking amazing. I'm trying to dress a little bit dapper as we're actually heading out the house to meet up with Ashley's family to do a quiz. So I'm quickly sitting down to dig into some cheesy beans because they are doing like free pizza, I think, at the Beacon Lounge where we're heading to. But obviously it's my way day in the morning. I don't really want to be eating that much pizza, so I might have a slice, might indulge in a slice or two, but I'm not going to overeat on it. So yeah, I'm going to get this down me so I'm not as hungry, so I don't overindulge. But I've finished my beans, so let's head out the house. Well, hello, old friend. At least you didn't try the wrong door. Let's get a nice picture of you with a sign. There we are. Cheers. Oh, sorry I didn't get any footage much after getting pictures. But we were doing a quiz, so obviously I didn't want to have my phone out, and we came second, but we technically drew with the first place. But the people that marked our thing didn't actually anyway, they didn't total up our points correctly, so we actually drew, but on a technicality we came second. But yeah, it is what it is. And Ashley is fuming. Right, I'm gonna get Ashley home anyway. So I'll see you guys in the morning for the last day, where we are actually weighing ourselves for the first time in 2025. Oh, good morning world. And yep, I have weighed myself, and it's a bit more complex, but I've lost over half a stone, which means that we are starting this new year stronger than ever, and it really genuinely is turning out to be the best start to the year that one could ask for, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and get to work, and I'll talk about that a little bit more, because like I said, there's a little bit more nuance, and it sounds good, but it's not actually as good as that sounds, by the way. I wonder if I can make the de-icer spray look like a first-person shooter. Oh, we seem to be running out. Well, let's get into the office. Because the only song playing in my head right now, and I am feeling so back, baby, is, you know that song by Sia? I don't know if many people know it, but it's like, I feel powerful today. I think it's Sia. I actually don't know pop music that well, so yeah, if I got that wrong, then yeah, that's on me, I suppose. But what isn't on me is a lot of the excess weight that I gained over Christmas, because yes, I gained about 10 pounds over the Christmas break, unfortunately. A lot of that was water weight, but I also, and I want to stress that I don't care about how much I actually gained, but that is just the reality of what I gained. I have no regrets. I loved Christmas. I ate like a king and relaxed like a king, and it was just the best break I could have ever asked for, and I'd do it all again. But now we've got to get back on it. But I need to stress that my goal for this year isn't to strictly be like diet this, diet that. I'm not trying to be a fitness influencer. I'm not trying to be like, you know, a big like diet guru. All I'm trying to do is just increase my protein intake, focus on trying to lower my carbs, and eat like almost no sugar or low sugar diet. Oh boy, I got carried away doing that pin hoop order, and it's yeah, it's almost 5:02. And it takes me about 10 minutes to walk there or thereabouts, so yeah, I'm gonna be late. I don't know what's going on. I got in the lift, pressed 0, it went to floor 4, and then I pressed 0 again because there was nobody waiting, and it went to floor 3 and there was nobody there. I'm already late. Not to mention it's bloody icy everywhere, so I keep almost slipping over, so I can't exactly walk very fast. Oh, well, that workout was good. Pretty average, but now it's raining and it's turning all the ice that was on the ground into slush, making it even worse to walk on than what it was when I was walking here. But I'm just going to teleport back to the office. Well, that was a brisk walk. I'm glad I managed to dodge the rain. It literally started coming down and then cleared up towards the hub. But yeah, I've gone ahead and got a chicken wrap and a protein shake, but I got a white chocolate one to try this time, so I thought I'd try this on camera, which I'm not trying to make a habit of buying these, but obviously when I'm working every single day I need the protein in, so I absolutely love white chocolate, by the way, but I only really like the Cadbury's Dairy Milk white chocolate. It's a bit watered down, but has like a bit of a, I want to say oily texture, but that's not quite the right term. It's alright, I probably wouldn't get it again. admittedly, but it'll do for today, I suppose. And I just watched that clip back and like seeing all my man boobies just like oh, that was hideous, but yeah, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. But snapping back into reality, there is no button like that exists. All I can do is to just continue vlogging every single week, keep building the Minecraft channel every single week, and just hope that I do the right things and make the right moves to keep growing the community and to one day end up in that position, because there's only one way that I'm achieving that dream, and that's through hard work and determination and a little bit of luck. So hit that like button, it really helps out. Well, I've just finished up for the day at Katnipp, so I'm finishing up for, I would like to say the weekend, but unfortunately I am going to be working and going in all weekend. But look at the sunset, look at the colours. Sorry, I'm never going to get old. It's never going to get old looking at the sunset colours. But yeah, I'm going to sit in the car whilst Ashley's just ran to the shop to see if she can find an A3 clipboard, because she needs one for the saddle fitting purposes. Even though she's not starting until February, she has to start shopping for everything now, apparently. I don't blame her, but I was just excited to get home and get back on with the gaming stuff. Well, that's about it for that, and you can see that that's all of the time lapses that I've actually got to render out tomorrow and add into the edit, as well as actually get started on editing the actual video. But that's going to be it for the Minecraft video this week. That's pretty much all of the content done. So the job, or the thing that I'm going to be doing next, which unfortunately you guys won't see because I won't be vlogging over the weekend, but tomorrow I'm going to be getting up, going to work at Katnipp, coming home, and then I'm actually going to be filming a intro where I'm sitting down and recording my face. It's called a piece to camera, where I'm going to actually put my face in the intro a little bit. And then I'm going to record an outro segment where I actually go ahead and talk about the video, summarise it, and kind of just how I'm feeling. And then what our plans are moving into the next week's video, because I am restructuring them moving forward so that I can reclaim a bit of my life back. Until I actually go full-time, I can't really put that much attention into each episode. Basically, the way that I was structuring it, to keep a long story short, is I was basically recording an entire project and then wrapping it up into a video, and it was taking me 2 or 3 weeks of constantly working, pretty much like several hours after work on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday, working all day, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, just to try and get videos done and get these projects wrapped up so that I could put them out into the world. But it just wasn't sustainable. I was burning myself out. I was sort of comparing myself to like other full-time Minecraft YouTubers at the time. And I need to just take a step back and remember that I am technically barely even part-time in Minecraft at the moment, because obviously I need to pay the bills. So Katnipp, unfortunately, has to be the priority. But hopefully not for long. Hello? Are you ready? What do you mean, no?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You seem to have made yourself very comfortable here, darling. Oh,
It's why I'm not talking.
oh, right, okay, fair enough. I asked for that. That was my fault. My fault. Sorry about that. I apologise. Oh, just hit off the end of the bed.
Oh my god, I'm snorting.
Are you alright there?
I'm snorting
I'm not.
buttons.
She's snorting buttons. What's snorting buttons?
Like chocolate buttons. But buttons, not bottoms.
Weren't they supposed to be mine?
No, there's another bag of them.
Hey. Well, it's been a little bit of time since I've filmed anything. Last, it's actually been about 4 hours. I actually went to my parents and we had a takeout Indian as a bit of a celebration for something that unfortunately I can't share on here at the moment. But yeah, it was a pretty good evening, pretty chill. We just watched a couple of vlogs and watched a little bit about the SpaceX launch, which is happening on Monday, which I am so excited for. But thank you for joining me for another week of It's Me, Mickey T. Thank you so much for joining me on the first week back of the year, where we are going to make things happen this year. We have got mega monolithic plans for building our dreams and just getting through this thing we all call life, and trying to just build a little comfortable life and living for ourselves for me and Ashley. But I do want to go ahead and just say thank you so much to every single one of you guys that supported the Vlogmas series. Seriously, there was about 500 of you guys that tuned in every single day to watch that Vlogmas series, and I thought it was a bit lame, in all honesty, but you guys have came in clutch ever since and said, no, Mike, it was actually genuinely a very, very good vlog series. So thank you so much for sincerely changing my perspective about myself, in all honesty. I was starting to doubt myself with all the Vlogmas stuff, and I actually just put on Instagram not long ago a little teaser that this vlog was coming out, and literally about 7 people messaged me or literally like sent me some form of communique saying that they are so excited, and it genuinely fills my heart to see that. So thank you so much, guys. Please keep up the love and support in the comments. Please like the video, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and also go and follow me on Instagram if you haven't as well, please, because I would love to hit 1,000 followers on Instagram this year. I'm not really a massive avid user of Instagram, like generally, like I don't really post reels or pictures on there, but I am thinking about starting to post a few like behind the scene reels over on there, like a few snappy bits from the week, you know, whenever little bits happen or when I'm doing things, or just making like mini vlogs over on there. I don't know what it's going to look like, but go ahead and go over there and follow me. I'd really appreciate it. The handle is just at the Mike James. Actually, I think it's the Mike James. My handles are all over the place. When I get a more consistent brand across the board, there's a lot that I need to change, but until that day, I'm going to wish you a very good weekend, and I'll see you guys next week. And if you like to watch the gaming videos, there will be a gaming video going out on Sunday, as long as I can get it edited tomorrow night. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.